evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you very much for coming along to Drivers tonight. Now, we've got a few stories for you as well. We put this Unplugged show together. The idea was to give our regular fans a bit of an insight into the music and the artists that inspired me to put Brilleaux together in the first place. There's some very unusual bands, very wide, diverse group. Are you listening up the back or are you talking? Okay, good. Okay. Just getting sorted, all right. Anyway, I'll tell them, all right. Okay, so, where was I? Yeah, when I was growing up, I wasn't into the blues at all. I was more interested in bands like T-Rex and Slade and Mott the Hoople and stuff like that. And it was rather an unusual way that I got into the blues. I was in Tauranga and I was talking to this old English guy, a friend of mine, and he said, Clarky, you're a bit of a pop music fan, aren't you? Have you ever heard of a band called T-Rex? And I said, yeah, actually, they're my favourite band. He said, oh, do you know who the drummer is? And I said, yeah, actually, I do. His name's Bill Legend. And he comes from Essex. And he said, oh, that's all right. He's my brother. And I said, bullshit. I said, your name's Dave Fifield, and his name's Bill Legend. He said, oh, that's just his stage name. The band that Bill was in, when Mark Bolan stole him to join T-Rex, was a band called Legend. And they decided to keep the name Legend as a bit of a tribute to the previous band. But anyway, so Bill told me, one of my favourite T-Rex songs was a song called Jeepster. And Bill told me that Mark Bolan stole the guitar, no, he didn't steal, he borrowed it. He borrowed the guitar riff straight from an old blues man by the name of Howling Wolf. But not only did he steal the guitar riff, he stole the first two lines of the song as well, in good traditional fashion. Yeah, so, you know, nothing's original. But this is the song, this is, we're going to play a bit of T-Rex here. This is a song called Jeepster, and we'll later show you how it ties into a bit of Howling Wolf. Listening to music is a bit like politics in a way, is that just because you don't pay attention to politics doesn't mean politics doesn't pay attention to you. And in the same respect, just because you don't pay attention to blues doesn't mean blues doesn't pay attention to you. And you'll find that sort of thing cropping up quite a bit in the sort of music that we listen to here. This is a song called Jeepster. 1, 2, 3. And here's Howling Wolf's version of it. This is a song called You'll Be Mine, which was made famous, of course, by many people, including Stevie Ray Vaughan. 1, 2, 3.
You
So that's where he got it from, words and all. Copyright fraud's been going for a long time. Now, another of my big influences was a band by the name of Dr. Feelgood, whose lead singer was Lee Brilleaux. And Lee Brilleaux was also a big Howlin' Wolf fan. And this is a song written by Lee Brilleaux. It's in true British, tongue-in-cheek sort of humour. This is a song called The Bum's Rush. Do you know, anybody know what Bum's Rush means? It's got nothing to do with getting a hot vindaloo the night before. It's about being tossed out on your ear. That's what that big bloke over there is going to do if those people keep talking down the back.
Yeah!
Notice I got somebody else to do it for me. There's a song called Bum's Rush. Growing up in England in the early 1960s, you were more likely to hear British artists on the radio and in the local charts than you were to hear American. And that's why It was very difficult to get those black American blues artists over there. And and that's how I got to find this next band. This is a band called Savoy Brown. Now, they had a fantastic guitar player by the name of Kim Simmons, who was equally as good as another budding young guitarist at the time by the name of Eric Clapton. Unfortunately for Kim Simmons, Savoy Brown left England and went to America to find their fortune. And America being the big place that it is, they got swallowed up and sort of disappeared. While at the same time in the UK, Eric Clapton formed Cream. And the rest's history, of course. But this poor old Kim Simmons, who is still a fabulous guitar player, and this band Savoy Brown played some fabulous British blues, and early exponents of British rhythm and blues. This is a song by them. It's called I'm Tired. Now wouldn't it be a real drag if we were all the same? And I'm not gonna try to play. I said just to see if I get myself together, then you have the blues, not me. guitarist now. I wonder who that might be. Come on, Ian. Hey, he didn't know that. He's still eating, but he'll wait. Come on, put your hands together for Ian Goodsman, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find somewhere for him to sit now. One of the first American bluesmen that came to my attention was a guy by the name of Michael Bloomfield. Now, Michael had the reputation of being the finest white blues guitarist ever. It's a pretty big reputation to uphold. But Michael was Bob Dylan's choice of guitar player when he, back in 1965, when he went to the Newport Blues Festival, and they plugged in and played electric for the first time. And can you believe it, Bob Dylan and his band got booed off stage? Well, Michael went on from there. He played in many fine American blues bands. And this is a song we're going to play. It's called Orphan Blues. Ladies and gentlemen, on piano, this is Tim Jr. Make a bit of noise for him, please. Just like like it's slick. I'm gonna lie down low. Just like it's slick. Goes hard out on the street. Sure, do me what? Right, now, one of the most influential bands that I've ever listened to was a band called the Sensational Alex Harvey Band. Has anybody ever heard of them? Oh, amazing. Sensation. I don't believe you just said that aloud. But yes, they did have a song called Gang Bang. Now, Alex Harvey came from Glasgow, and a very bad part of Glasgow as well. A very tough part of town. And he wasn't blessed with the most dulcet set of vocal tones. In fact, he was bloody awful. And that's why we're doing it. I'm getting around to that. Now, in fact, one of his party tricks, which he became very famous for, was getting hold of very famous songs and making absolutely diabolical cover versions of them. And he became famous for that. I've got an example here, actually. I'm just going to play it to you. Just bear with me for a moment. See if you can guess what it is. Yeah, a good band though.
So karaoke's all this fault.
Anyway, as I was saying, yes, that's what Alex Harvey was famous for. One of his other famous covers was Delilah, in a very similar vein to that. Now, however, Alex's saving grace was that his shows, on top of having a fabulous band, his shows were absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. You had to sit there and watch everything that was going on. And he was a master at making the audience take their mind off of how bad his voice was and how good the band and the show was. And that's pretty much what I'm doing to you right now. Anyway, this next song was a song written by a man called Jerry Reed, who was an American country blues guitar player, and Alex got hold of one of his songs, and he did a fabulous job of it. And this is a song all about a one-armed alligator poacher in Louisiana, and the trouble that he had with the law. Moses was a Cajun. He lived by himself in the swamp. He hunted alligators for a living. He knocked them on the head with a stump. Well, the Louisiana sheriff's gonna get you, Amos. It ain't illegal hunting alligators out in the swamp, boy. Now everybody please his old man. Maybe Amos is mean as a snake. Amos Moses was a boy. His daddy would use him as alligator bait. Tie a rope around his waist, too. I sure could get lost in the Louisiana bayou. Good for cotton in the southeast of Louisiana. There's a man you talk about with a sad and his pretty white hand on. The breeze of the sun will heat up this way and goes away. Thank you very much. Not quite as painful as Alex Harvey. Yeah, thanks. Now we're going to do Delilah. This, yeah, why exactly? I would say there's probably not one person in this room who hasn't been influenced by the Rolling Stones. And as it happens, except for you, well, where were you? Or can't you remember? No, you probably just can't remember.
Back again.
Yeah, I grew up, my first 10 years of my life, grew up listening to Rolling Stones records, courtesy of my auntie. And, Auntie Kathleen, yeah. This is the first and last time you'll ever hear Brilleaux play a waltz.
1, 2, 3, 2.
Oh, help me, please, doctor, I'm gambling. There's a pain where the walls are hard. It's sleeping, it's a beating. Can you please tear it out and preserve it right there in that jar? Oh, help me, please, mama, I'm sickening. But today is the day So there you go. As I said before, music is like, just because you don't pay attention to country music doesn't mean country music doesn't pay attention to you. That was my first introduction to, I would say, a bit of country music. It's surprising how it sneaks up on you. Right. This is a song by a man called Paul Butterfield. This was the first American blues harmonica player that I got interested in listening to, and I must say I pretty much based my harmonica style on what Paul Butterfield did. I wouldn't say I'm anywhere close to his competence, but I certainly play a lot of the way that Paul plays. This is a song called Born in Chicago. chums around who had all this influence from all these different overseas players, and so we decided to write our own music. Now, one of the most influential players in the blues was a guy called Bo Diddley. Now, Bo Diddley was the guy credited with bringing the jungle rhythms to rock and roll. And he was so famous for it, they called it the Bo Diddley beat. And the thing is with the Bo Diddley beat is that they even gave it a name, or a description. And the way that they used to describe it, the words they used to describe it, was just the rhythm in which it was spoken. And they used to say, a shave and a haircut, 2 bits. And it's the way that you say those words is the rhythm of the Bo Diddley beat. Anyway, we thought we'd write a song as a tribute to Bo Diddley, whose real name actually was Ellis McDaniels. I can't imagine anybody's mother calling them Bo Diddley. However, there are stranger things. Hey.
Not sober.
No, not sober anyway. This is a song that we wrote. It's called Ellis McDaniels. You alright?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Don't give me no lift. I shot fuse in a long memory, long she don't mess with me. You know what I'm talking about. I'm crazy on the coast, there ain't no doubt about it. I got a two-store head, a graveyard mind, just 22 and I don't mind dying. I got snakeskin shoes, baby, put them on the feet, got the good time music on the Bo Diddley beat. It's the Bo Diddley. Call me Mister. This is another song written by Mr. Lee Brilleaux, and again, once again, it's a bit of British tongue-in-cheek humour, not very politically correct. and you guys will probably appreciate this one. But let's face it, you know, American style blues, you know, they talk about going out with their 32-20 and shoot their baby down and stuff like that. Well, that's rather politically incorrect too, I reckon. It's a bit more than going down the boozer with your mates in the Mark 1 Cortina and coming home and getting your ear chewed off by her indoors. It's not quite so bad, is it, really? So, you know, it's a bit more harmless. And that's what this song is all about, as it happens. It's called Baby, Why You Treat Me This Way.
Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Since you tried to kill me, I have nothing to say. You sit so far around, but you ain't got away. I know I put your house down in the back of your car. I know I said you don't check in the public hall. But all of this happened by accident. I tried to light the fat up and can't stand. I followed us the challenges that have happened then. Baby, why you treat me this way? I came on the door while you were looking for work. The geezer with the shotgun, we went really berserk. I'm really glad you treat your little doctor attack. They perforated him while I escaped out the back. I'm only calling up to say I love you still. I just can't believe that you had your pill. You can't get rid of me because I'm too hot to kill. Baby, why you treat me this way? Thank you very much. There's a well-known saying in the blues, in the blues fraternity. It says, I just can't remember what it is. Yeah, the blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling down. That's what they say. And if those are the words that epitomise a blues song, then they certainly apply to this next song. Now I can tell by the haircuts out there that it's been a very long time since any of you have experienced first true love. Yeah. But anyway, I hope the words of this next song bring all those, the awkwardness and the beauty of first true love back to mind. This is a song written by the lead singer from a band called Mott the Hoople. His name was Ian Hunter, and he happens to be my favourite songwriter. No way can he be described as a blues artist, but this song epitomises the blues, and it features our friend here, Tim Julian, on piano. It's a song called Irene Wild. When waiting for a dream. I'd park a street bus station every night. When I tried to get it on one, she just looked at me with scorn. My courage turned to dust and I took flight. In my mother's living room, I compose so many tunes. They're all the same, just the same, for her name and just the same. I'm gonna be somebody someday. Her name was Irene Wild. Oh, such beauty for a child. When she started dating boys, I nearly died. For I could not bear to stand seeing someone hold her hand. I felt I had to crawl away and die. Well, my mother's living room, I compose so many tunes. They're all the same, just the same, for her name and just the same. I'm gonna be somebody someday. While your name, I soon left that country town. I've been around, seen some fame, seen some ups, I've seen some downs. Smile through your shock as you hear your name aloud. And it's that face in the crowd. You didn't dig it, you were much too proud. When I was just 16, I stood waiting for a dream. I'd park a street bus station, non-affair. At the time it seemed so sad, but it did not turn out bad. If you hadn't messed me up, I'd still be there. When I think most folks agree, a little put down and make them see there ain't no chain, you're just a link. And that's why you made me think I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be somebody someday. That was Tim on the piano, please. This is another one of our songs. This is a song called She's My Girl. She's on the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got time for 2 more songs for you tonight. This one here, this one's going to happen as soon as we finish on the stage. It's a song by, once again, it's by a guy called Michael Bloomfield. It's called Sloppy Drunk.
Till I fall. Yeah, I'm gonna drink while I'm standing and drink until I fall. Yeah, if you don't get drunk, you're drunk, you don't know nothing about drinking at all. That's the truth. Come on, Bruce, get it out now. Sloppy drunk.
Come on, boy. Listen,
chopping drunk, you don't know nothing about drinking at all. Thank you very much, you've been very kind, thank you. Put your hands together for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming along to see us tonight. And yes, especially for the fantastic effort of Pete and Deb here at Drivers Bar. Come on! They really pulled one out of the band there. And all their helpers in the background. We're going to finish off with something about as far away from blues as you can get, actually. Not beer goggles, no. This is a song by a band called Slade. A glam rock band from the 70s. And they pretty much turned me on to rock and roll, I must say. But of course, there's no way in the world I could imitate Noddy Holder's scream, for he has the best voice in rock and roll as far as I'm concerned. But this is one of their album tracks, and it's a particularly beautiful song. It's called How Can It Be? 1, 2, 3, 4. How can a woman beat up a man? How can it be? How can it be? How can a lady cheat what she can? How can it be? How can it be? Well, you know why, baby, I can sit inside and cry. And you know the reason why, how it can be. Well, you know why, baby, I can sit inside and cry. And you know the reason why, how it can be. How can the daydream change to a has-been? How can it be? How can it be? How can a winner change to a loser? How can it be? How can it be? Well, you know why, baby, I can sit inside and cry. And you know the reason why, how it can be. Well, you know why, baby, I can sit inside and cry. And you know the reason why, how it can be. Thank you very much. Well, that's about it from us.
Hope you all had a good night. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you heard tonight, we've got Brilleaux 7 albums, released 7 albums. So if you would like to take us home with you, come and see us after the show. This is a song by a band called the Fabulous Thunderbirds. Yeah, really. Now, the story behind them is that yeah, that's a gangbang lady. I wasn't particularly interested in American blues until I discovered a band called the Fabulous Thunderbirds, who really turned me on to good Texas blues. And their harmonica player is particularly amazing. His name is Kim Wilson. And anyway, so Bino and I had a band many years ago now playing just Texas blues. Lots of Fabulous Thunderbird songs. And I had to brush up my harmonica playing to try and make anything that sounded similar to what Kim Wilson did. And so I learned a hell of a lot from that. And this is one of their songs. The song's called An Emergency. Going from bad to worse. Just look into my eyes, don't you feel sorry for me? I'm crazy about you, baby. It's an emergency. 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 I've got it bad for you, baby, so let's be good to me. Crazy, but I ain't stupid. Got my condition from a guy named Cupid. He's the one who put me in the shape that I'm in. The minute his arrow went under my skin. Emergency. Emergency. I've got it bad for the baby, so please be good to me. Well, call me a doctor, quick as you can. This could be the end of my life as a single man. And I can feel that your hood is just slipping away, but it won't be long before that judgment day. Emergency. Emergency. I've got it bad for you, baby, so please be good to me. Honey. Here it comes. What do you think about that? I think you better do it again. Do it again.
crazy, but I ain't stupid. Got my condition from a guy named Cupid. He's the one that put me in the shape that I'm in. The minute his arrow went under my skin. Emergency, emergency. Well, I got it bad for you, baby, so